Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Okay, I'm gonna prepare here. Okay. Uh, Sometimes I show the brushes, sometimes I don't show the brushes. These are the brushes I'm gonna use today. That I've been using lately for the last month. All of them are synthetic brushes. I got filbert, I got flat, and the last ones I got is that they have some kind of tooth. Okay, I usually use 10 brushes, yeah, more or less sometimes. I'm gonna start sketching a little bit of raw umber and linseed oil. Let's see. Okay, I was planning something here. I was about to draw the figure, kind of center it on my canvas. You know, the last minute I thought that maybe I could add something more here. Maybe another person here, kind of a profile view. Not yet, but let's see. You know, about the colors, I was thinking just about enhancing the colors that I see on the photograph. What I mean is, we see a warm light on her back, and I can make it this even warmer to the point to make it pretty yellowish or even pure yellow. Okay. Hello Michael, hello Mark. Okay, the other option is if I make this really warm, I would love to have a background that's gonna be basically just maybe a grayish background, no color on the background, cool shadow on the face, and a blue hair. I love blue hairs. Okay, let's see first, just the background. Not too much paint at the beginning. I want to be able to change, always change the color, change anything on my painting. That's why my first layer is thin. Okay, hello Barbara, hello Tina, hello Error C. Okay. Okay, first just the background, okay? I want to be able to see first the contrast. If I get the background kind of darker, or maybe a mid-tone, but you know, that's gonna give me a better idea about how much light I'm gonna have here. Definitely, I'm not planning to, let's say, make a darker background or a lighter background. Okay, now one thing for sure here, light. Okay, there's light. I was thinking I'm gonna exaggerate this light. How? Okay, adding more color. Yeah, I got chrome yellow here, a little bit of cadmium orange, a touch of white. Let's say that this is gonna be my focal point. A little bit of light on the hair. Okay, now the opposite color, and just a cool color for the shadow. This is something pretty simple. You know, when you think about contrast, you think about light and shadows. You think about warm and cool colors. There's not too much to think about when it's about contrast. The thing here is how much contrast you add. Okay, it's not like all the colors has to be fully saturated. But now here at the beginning I can saturate all of them. I don't care. Okay? But at some point I'm gonna need to just kind of control how much saturation I have in one color and the other. For example, I got a warm light. I can have here, you know, a cool shadow. Okay. Yeah. Now you can choose to make this cool shadow a transparent color. Just, let's say you mix some violet or purple and you make it really thin, or it could be opaque. Opaque is when you add a touch of white, because we can just light up a color just by, you know, adding a little bit of white and make it the color transparent. Okay, for example, think about watercolor. In watercolors, nobody uses white. How you make a color lighter? Just to make it transparent. Now your paints doesn't work like that all the time, but we can use the same idea sometimes. You know, so we can just have some transparent areas. That's pretty nice because transparent colors on oil paint, those colors are beautiful. Okay, now an opaque color, it could be something just like this. Every time that a color has a little bit of white, it's opaque. You see, through this one, I still see the canvas. I don't see that much of the canvas when I use an opaque color. Let me add, I want to add a lot of yellow here and white. Now I need to see the light here. It's just I need to see this value here. How bright, how light it's going to be. Okay. Now I think it's going to be easier for me to control the other values. Okay. just gonna pick up just raw umber. I thought, you know, that I wanted to paint the hair just kind of bluish, but just gonna take a minute to think about that. First, I'm gonna paint this just brown. Okay, I want to see the contrast. I got Q-tips here to clean any area and just to put another color on top if I want to. Some blue. Yeah. Or a paper towel or anything you want. Okay. A little bit of white here. Need more paint. You know, I like the transparency between this gray and the orange. I like it, but I think that in order to create more contrast, I shouldn't see anything of this, of the canvas. Anything, you know, just completely gray. In that way, that's gonna create more contrast with the light here. Okay. Let's see, I need to draw. Okay, got the face here. I'm checking the size of the face. Okay. Now, let's see. Just thinking about drawing another profile here. Okay, the size of this head is the same size here. I need to make this head a bit smaller. Okay. Okay. This is Taylor blue. I think I have ultramarine blue here. Let's use a little bit of ultramarine blue. I'm gonna put it here just a little bit. It's not like there's a huge difference between one blue and the other, but this ultramarine blue, you know, it's kind of a bit more towards purple. Okay, and I want a little bit of that on the shadow here. Mixing a little bit of black and white. I want a grayish color here. I know that I'm gonna get this bluish grayish color, but let's see how that works. Hello, Kundan. Okay, let me think about. I think I got too much. I need to narrow. I need to narrow her shoulders. Maybe there, and here too. Mm-hmm. get too much light here. Maybe because of that, the her shoulders look maybe too wide. Yeah, I think that's better. Maybe a little bit of light on the background to see the silhouette, the contour here. Okay. Just thinking for a moment on the color harmony. Just thinking how much contrast I want here. And if I want more contrast, I should darken up the background, especially here in this area. Yeah, maybe that would be too much. This is kind of difficult to know. Okay, but let's do it. If obviously I make this darker, this area is gonna look lighter. Even brightest, it's kind of even brightest. That even is already yellow. No, brightest than yellow, I think it doesn't exist any color brightest than yellow. The only way to make it is just to create more contrast, like adding here purple with yellow. That's gonna make the yellow even glow even more with purple, because purple is the opposite color. Okay, the opposite color in the color wheel. Maybe I should move this face a bit more to the left. I think it's too close. Yeah, a bit more. It's kind of, I would love to see a bit more of that face, that profile. Okay, I'm gonna move it a little bit more. I'm gonna just use the same landmarks I got there and just kind of repeat them, but a bit more to the left. Okay, here, the nose here, this area here. much color. But this is pretty good, you know, when you got colors that you don't want, or you didn't know that you didn't want, and just by adding more paint on top, you create more color variations. Because definitely it's not my idea of get rid completely of this orange that I added here. Okay, I need a smaller brush to work on some details, like for example the eye. Let's see, the nose. Now, how I'm going to show the contour of the face. I can make the background a bit lighter, and at the same time the contour of the face a bit darker. Or another option that I always, or so many times I have used, is just add a rim of light on the contour of the face. That works pretty good so many times. I don't know, a rim of light here, rim of light here. I think that's gonna be too much. Yeah. Okay, I got the focal point here. I need more light. Definitely the only area that where I could add more light, that's the hair. Okay. See it from a distance. Okay. Hello, Ravi. Hello, daughter of. Okay, thank you anyway. I know how to pronounce that. Okay, let's see. Mm, 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 mm. Mhm. Okay, thank you, daughter of a divine creator. I would love to know what does those words means. Okay, thank you. Anyway, hello, Tom. Thank you. Doing okay, Robbie? Okay. Now, um, I got this some contrast here. I think I think that thinking about composition, I got light and light, a little bit of light here. I think that's a nice balance. This light, I can move it a little bit up. I can just add it to the hair, maybe a touch there. Okay. Yeah. Let's let's say that that's a reflected light. Moving the reflected light up. Now I'm thinking about contrast. I'm gonna pick up just black and a little bit of alizarin crimson. Okay, I got an accent here. Eh? I can have another accent here. That would be the hair of this second person, and and that's gonna add some contrast. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's do it. I don't want to add too much detail to this person. I would love even to just break up some edges, like it's there and at the same time it's not there. But let's see. Usually, as I add more details on one area of the painting, then I start seeing that if it's possible for me to add even more details to another part, like if I add more details here, then I think I'm going to be able to add more details here. Okay, just like that. If I don't add too much details here, there is no purpose to add a lot of details to the second character here. Well, hoping that I will have time to go to buy some new colors today, and I really would love to buy some bright pigments. I was thinking teal blue. If anyone has any suggestion about any other color, please let me know. So many pigments out there, so many colors, so many options. I love to, see YouTube videos, painters here and there, and so many painters, they suggest some colors, some pigments that they love. And if somebody here knows about a color or a pigment that you think is gonna be pretty nice to add it to my palette, please let me know. Hello, exploring history of Punjab. I think I need more cool colors or neutral colors. Yeah. Oh no, it's like I need, especially on the background. Okay, here. Add some gray down colors there, but no grayish. Obviously grayish because they closer to gray to. But what I mean is, like, when you mix black and white, imagine that you mix black and white and you add a touch of orange or a touch of green, or a touch of yellow, and then you got a grayish color there that is not pure gray. what I have here, a doubt about how to make the face just glow a bit more. I can use choose to make the background darker or lighter. Okay, the other option for color, that's just add more color to the face, and less color to the background. Yeah, but the common option is just contrast between values, like here, you know, light and shadow. Here shadow, we need light. Okay, let's add a little bit of light here. Let's see here, okay? A little bit of light. You know, that's clear that I see the profile. Okay, that's gonna be enough. Tone is asking me, don't you use any medium? Turpentine? No. I have used at the beginning linseed oil a little bit, but usually I don't use any medium. You know, if you see my channel, when I paint a portrait that I'm trying to copy from a photograph, like pretty tight, I don't use any medium. In this case, then I'm just using more colors. It's a bit different. I start with medium because I want a transparent layer first. In that way, I have a better idea of what I see here and being able to change it. You know, because when the painting is wet or on wet, it's difficult to change a color. Okay, and that's why I have here when I want to erase something, Q-tips, just to clean it and paint it over again. For example, I'm gonna do that here. The light there, and I think I can just add more, let's say pinkish light. I think it could work. I do this in case I want, let's say, a clean color here. I don't want this to get mixed with the color that's wet. Okay, let's work on the face. I need to work on some details on the face. Hello, Tina. Oh, I understand. I don't understand. I think Tina is answering. Oh, Ton. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tina. Let's see. Wow, it's just the yellow there, how it glows. you know, it's just like 1 minute I love it, and the next minute I think, oh my God, I gotta turn off this. It's just too much. Look at my hand there. When I put my hand there, I could see the other colors, and I love the other colors here and there. Even the little touch of red. Now I take my hand from there. Maybe a, a bit of white on top. Let's add a little bit of white. Oh, I think it's making this worse. It's adding more light. Uh, and even my camera looks like it's exaggerating the brightness here, but let's see. You know, let's see how it works. I'm still trying to find the balance between colors, you know. For example, one thing for sure that I'm gonna knock down the colors on the face. I think just those colors are too bright. That's enough of brightest colors here and on the hair, but the face I don't think I need that much color. Okay. Okay, I was thinking about details. I need to work on some details here. Like for example, on the eye. On this position, the eye always looks like as a triangle. That makes kind of easy to draw an eye. And more when obviously we don't want a lot of details. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Feel free to ask me any question. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Marilu is saying color and more color with grace and harmony. The saturation, dear friends. Marilu here is, she's my wife. You know, the words just telling me that I got too much saturation on my paint. Okay, thank you, thank you. John is saying, when you see the bright lights on the portrait, would you paint it pure white or dim it down a bit with some yellow? With some yellow, you're gonna make the color even brightest. Okay, yellow is the brightest color. It's brightest than white. White is a lighter, the lighter color, but is, let's say that compared to yellow is mute. It's not too bright. And let's say, let's put it this way: the higher contrast you can just think of is not between black and white, it's between yellow and black. Okay, yellow is really bright, and against a darker color, it's a lighter color and bright. If I just make the hair back white, it's gonna be mute. And maybe it's gonna be better, you know, mute, peaceful. Yeah? I don't know. I chosen to do this because the first thing I thought is that about enhancing the colors that I saw on the picture, and I saw a light it looks a bit warm, and I thought immediately to make it warmer. Yeah. But when it's about color, remember that we have so many options, and usually all of them are gonna work. You know, that's I think that's the reason why so many painters they just paint thumbnails, and we can see when we paint a thumbnail, that we can create 2, 3, 4 options. And when I have done that, to be honest, it's kind of it's not like just I love one of the options. I always love a couple of them, sometimes even more than. If I do more, I always gonna have like more and more options. Yeah. Just remember the common mistake when we work with color is just oversaturate all the colors on our painting. And for example, on this painting, to compensate that, what I'm doing is having a bigger area, that's the background, with a neutral color. What I mean is you don't see any pure color on the background. Okay, and I'm even thinking about just knocking down this color even more. And by doing that, I'm gonna be able to have a brightest or saturated color as an accent. How much of this accent is they say this is something that the painting can just hold it. Usually is between 10 and 20%. Okay. Oh, Tony is saying, wouldn't it be right to have? Oh, sorry, there's a word there I don't understand. To have above, maybe, or next to, or on your light purple to mark the spine. Or it could be, yeah. Oh, yeah, I need to work a bit more on the drawing because you will gonna see that the spine is not okay. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. No. It's not. Yeah. I want to work a little bit there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me. I think the spine is here. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's gonna make this her back more natural. And we need to create here a little bit of shadow to insinuate the 7th vertebrae here. The 7th vertebrae is just around here. Yeah. A little bit of a shadow. Okay, another thing that's pretty clear here is the scapula. You know, we see the bone there, a highlight. This highlight is the scapula. I'm gonna try to paint this. Let's add just some white here. That's the scapula. Okay. Now it's really difficult to see it. You know, here I have always Photoshop with me. I'm gonna just darken up the photograph here. I need to see more because I don't see that much. And if I darken up the photograph, okay, that's much better. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing here. Okay, just 1 second. This, you know, that's Photoshop. Now you can see there, we can see the spine here, and this is the scapula over here. Seventh vertebrate, and the spine there. Okay, we see a little bit of the trapezoid muscle there, all over here. Okay, and this bump here is the rib cage. Nothing of this obviously is clear when we see this. Now, if you have the opportunity to just use any program, any app, and darken up the photograph like this, you know, we can see more. That's what I'm doing right now, to be able to paint her back and not have a mask there, just like it doesn't look like nothing. Okay. Let's see. Knowledge about anatomy is going to help us a lot, but it's obviously better if we can see clearly the muscles and the bones, the bone structure at least, and some muscles. The bone structure is going to give us the volume. For example, the rib cage. Okay. I love the texture. I'm gonna add maybe more paint here, thicker paint here. This thing about anatomy, that's gonna be always difficult. That's gonna take you just when you're painting, just going back and forth. But that's what it takes. Just that. The same happens on the face. Yeah. Okay. I'll take a step back. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I like it. I still need. I think I need some more contrast. Okay. More contrast. And I think I can just make maybe this area completely dark, maybe black here and here. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue painting, because those are just thoughts, ideas about, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Sometimes contrast is good, but not too much. And I got contrast between color contrast. Okay, that's a good thing. Now, more that would be, value contrast. If you pick up just two colors, you're gonna have contrast. Okay, but if on top of that you separate those two colors, like making one lighter and saturated and the other one darker, you're gonna create even more and more contrast. And it could work. The thing is, with color, everything could work, but it's about you, what you want. When it's about color, it's about what you want, what you want to see on your painting. Now, the thing is that sometimes we want to see something beautiful, obviously, but we make a mistake of add too much color everywhere. Okay, remember that there are so many painters out there that they are even explaining about the amount of colors that we should use on any painting. Okay, but that's it's up to you to use it or not. But let's say something like, let's say if you're planning to add an accent on a painting, like a pure color, pure, that's going to be just 10%, okay, of your painting. And then let's say 40%, 30 or 40%, that would be of gray, not neutral colors, gray down colors, and the rest 50 or 60% is going to be the local color. It's the one that you recognize as the color of your painting. Like when you see any painting, you see that the painting is, let's say, all the colors are moving towards red or blue, and something is kind of easy to know. We know that. If you see a painting and you're not able to say that a painting is bluish or reddish, it means maybe you're seeing something chaotic, something that's so difficult to tell the difference or to know what is the lead color, the main color. It's like the main character on a movie. You don't know Who's the one? Okay, but try, or at least when you're painting, think about that, think you can just apply it. The thing is that it's not for every painting, obviously. That's not gonna work if you're copying or you're painting a still life. Okay, unless you are just preparing your still life yourself. You just, when you do that, you pick up an app or a fabric or something like that. When you're doing that, you gotta think of that too. You gotta think on contrast. You gotta think on color harmony. I remember when I remember once, because when I was a student in New Zealand the first year, we used to paint still lifes, and the teacher was there just to put all the things, an apple or anything, fruits, and once the teacher just told us, okay, now is the time for you to do it. And when we tried to do it, that was pretty difficult. It was kind of easy to see the teacher just put the things down, moving here, moving there, and and then we didn't even care about what he was doing. The thing is that at the end we got a nice arrangement of objects to paint. Yeah, and that was always kind of yeah, that's it. You ready? Yeah, let's paint. But when it came the day that we had to do it, then I realized that it was pretty difficult to come up with a nice balance, with a nice composition. It's not like obviously like something like it's not gonna be possible to do it like so hard. No, but we're gonna spend a few time just trying to find the right balance between some colors. And when it's about color harmony, if we want just the easy, let's say, way to create a color harmony is when we just create something kind of monochrome, a monochromatic painting, or we use a lot of analogous colors that are just closer to each other on the color wheel. Okay, that's gonna be easier when it's about composition. When you move away from that and try to create more and more contrast, that's when things start to complicate a little bit. But the thing is that at the end it's just a painting, and you're gonna love the challenge anyway. Yeah. Hello, Carol. Hello, Mervat. Hello, Norelis. Hello, Sylvia. Tone is asking me, when do you know when it is finished? We don't know. We never know. I know when I'm hungry, I gotta go to eat, and I say, okay, that's it for today. I'm not gonna paint anymore. But, you know, we kind of know, we have an idea that we're getting closer to what we want. It's not like it's gonna be perfect anytime, but let's say that at some point we say it's good enough, move on to a new painting, new work, new drawing. whatever. Yeah, we kind of know that. I think we know. I don't know. Speaking for myself, I think we know our limitations. Yeah? And I think we always want to be on the comfortable or zone for saying some way when it's about color, when it's about drawing. Okay. What I'm trying to say, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, sorry. Sometimes it's difficult to paint and think at the same time. Yeah. But the thing to the question that when we know when the painting is finished, let's say that I know when I'm getting closer to something that I like in terms of color and harmony. Now finish like this brush stroke, that's gonna be the last one and that's it. I don't know. Okay. I don't think nobody knows that. I think all the painters just have the feeling that they can go back to the painting and continue just working on the painting. I remember reading a story about Degas. I don't know, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. That he used to use a tiny palette, like a little box, those matches of boxes with tiny brushes. He used to retouch his paintings when they were just there in the exhibition, just there, and he was just closer to a painting making a retouch. Just, you know. Maybe it has to do just know about what we see on the painting. Maybe it has to do just with the personality of the painter. Some people just think that the work is unfinished, but maybe a lot of people see that, oh my God, this is just done, it's beautiful, don't touch it. Yeah. Let me see, I can see in some way the bone structure beneath all these brush strokes. I don't think so. I need a little bit more work. At least see here, scapula. I think now I see a little bit of the scapula. I was thinking about this red. I love it. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more here. Yeah. Okay, what about an edge? A sharp edge. We need a sharp edge. Okay, here. There's a little bit of a depression there. Just a tiny bit. Then goes up. Then here again. No, I need another brush. Yeah, I think that's okay. No. Another brush, this one. Just on top to knock down this yellow. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Good enough. Thank you, Tom Mervadsen. Is this panoramic style? Panoramic style? Oh, sorry, I don't know a panoramic style. I don't know that style. Sorry, so sorry. Hello, Bob. Sorry about that. Oops, 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 oops. Oh, let's see. This style involves exaggeration of colors to express a specific idea or thing, or to draw attention strongly. Oh, yeah, it means that, yeah, it could be that style then. Hello, Nassassin. Can you tell what can make a person a good painter? Oh no. There are so many painters out there, so many styles. But if, let's say, if you think about just, let's say, in a what we call an academic style, like it means a good study of anatomy, of the proportion of the face, all of that. A good painter, that would be the ones that controls, that have that, it has a good drawing, value control, yeah, proportions, and all of that. Yeah. And for something more like modern, art. No, maybe I could say that this being it could be about being more creative. Yeah, but it depends of your goals. What do you want? For me, it's been always about proportions, about always getting a good drawing, you know, color harmony. Or for a long time, it's been just about copying something pretty close. Yeah. Still about it's about that. My painting is basically about copying something. Now that just using different colors, but just to have a different harmony. I think this please my eyes more than when I copy a photograph. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna go back to try to copy a photograph. What I mean is right now. Man, I want a touch of blue, like a really pure blue, and I don't have the only blues. I need cerulean blue, and I don't have it. I need to buy it. Cerulean blue. Okay. Thank you, my friend. Tony said, I want to paint alone someday. I didn't have the opportunity today. Is it okay that if I use the same image of this portrait? Yeah, the video is gonna be here on YouTube. Mm. Yeah. We can just use it and paint. Maybe you can tag me on, I don't know where, Instagram, maybe, just to see the paintings that you got from this, from copying my, this, producing the video. Just, just for curiosity. Oh, that's too orangey. like this color. Mm. Okay, okay, okay. Just thinking. I want to work a little bit more on just the colors on the background. The thing is, I would love to see some more solid colors. They look kind of just transparent. It's not like it's not okay. Maybe you know what? Maybe this could be the texture, my canvas. Oh no. Oh no, you see the difference between this, all this, and here that it has more oil paint. I think I want something more like that. Okay, I need darker color. I think I need a palette for this. A real palette. I mean, no, not a portion of my canvas. Okay, I think I'm getting to the end. Any suggestion? An idea? Anything at all? One mistake I think I got here, and I think this was at the very beginning. It was the size between the heads. I should have drawn this a bit smaller to make it just a bit far away. It's too close to the same size, and even bigger maybe. And that definitely doesn't work. There's no perspective there. Okay, almost done. I like this on the arm. You know, I break up an edge here and at least I add a little bit of movement because this area is kind of static. Same here. Oh, hello. Oh, see you, Carol. Bye. Thank you, Tina. Okay. Let's see. Oh, bye, Mark. How would you do that on a darker skin? Well, I should do it, you know. It's better do it than just saying how to do it. Thank you, Sylvia. Okay. Just the last touches. Okay. I think that's it for today. You know, if I continue, just the last brush stroke that I'm doing just to add some, let's say, adding some loose brush strokes to create some movement. That's what I did this one and this one. I don't want to overdo that, and I think I'm just doing that. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough for today. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And see you all on the next video. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care, you all. See you next time. Bye. Oh. No, I think that the last touches I added here is it's not working. You can go now. We're just gonna be here just a couple of minutes. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's it. Bye, everybody. Take care. See you next time.